Hey, Leo, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your April 2022 full moon reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we're going to dive into the collective energy of Leo and take a look at what it is that you are celebrating around this full moon on April 16th. We'll take a look and see what your untapped spiritual gifts are and your greatest strengths. We'll get messages from Spirit and your guides. We'll see how you've grown during this moon cycle. And lastly, action steps that you can take to continue growing on your soul's journey. So just a friendly reminder, these are general readings. Please do take what resonates, Leo, and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right. So diving into the energy of this full moon in Libra on April 16th, depending on your location, is actually a pink supermoon. So it's very powerful regarding balance, regarding relationships, change, and growth. So what you're doing around this April 16th energy is you're letting go of whatever is not serving your soul's purpose, and you're bringing in a new energy. So we're going to take a look here and see what it is that you're celebrating. What are you releasing? What are you moving towards here? So very beautiful. Showing up for you, we have Leo, we have you showing up in your own energy, we have Capricorn, and we have Libra. So this is really wonderful. You may be just really bringing in the energies of Leo, you, and Libra during this full moon. You may have these placements in your chart, or you may be calling in people as well that have these placements in their chart. So right away, showing up strong and bold. We have full moon in Leo. Go wild. This is really wonderful. So a lot of you wonderful Leos out there are bringing a new sense of power to the mix here. I feel like you're bringing a beautiful sense of balance to the situations where maybe you felt like you had to hide behind the scenes, or maybe your power or your shine wasn't as magnetized as you would have liked to have seen here. For some of you that are looking for new careers or new jobs, maybe you felt like you had to hide or you weren't getting noticed. I feel like this is time for you to step into your power, your true authenticity. I feel like the go wild energy here is about you manifesting what it is that you want in your life. And I feel like you're just taking the leap of faith. I'll be curious to see if we have the full energy showing up here, because I feel what you're doing is you're embracing the unknown, and you're very excited, Leo, to go on this new adventure. And I feel like you're seeking out all kinds of opportunities and possibilities this month. Next, we have full moon in Capricorn, taking a reality check. So I feel like what you're doing is when this reality check card shows up, you're getting rid of the things that are not working in your life. And you're saying, you know what? I'm taking a reality check. I'm being responsible and owning up for my life. I'm taking charge of my own destiny. And if things aren't working for you, maybe it's a career, maybe it's something with your health, perhaps it's a relationship, perhaps it's the way that you spend or make money. Whatever this is here in your life, you're taking a really good look at it, and you're figuring out, does this belong where I'm going? Do I want to bring this with me into the future, the present and the future, or is it something that I need to leave behind because I've learned the soul lessons, or I've learned what I've needed to grow along the way, and now it's time for me to step into this new phase, new chapter. So Capricorn energy showing up here for you. And again, I feel like this is something from the past. And also, Spirit's bringing in that Capricorn energy is that devil energy as well. And that is about, it can be anything tempting you or holding you back from achieving your soul's purpose. So the devil energy as well can be about addictions, obsessions, codependency, materialism, but most importantly, fear. I feel like you're reclaiming your power. And this is huge, because that's why you have you showing up for yourself. You are reclaiming the power that you've had inside all along, and you're balancing out with this Libran energy, full moon in Libra, which is the reading that we are doing today. Full moon in Libra, April 16th, and you're finding a balance. And you can see here that the scales on this card are balanced. So whatever area of your life, Leo, that has felt like there was not enough, or you felt like you had to shrink your energy, or maybe you just felt imbalanced or unfair for quite some time, you're going to see something start to balance out because you are stepping into this new energy. You're taking charge of the situation. You're in charge of your destiny here. And I just see you're going into this beautiful new beginning. You're embracing this unknown territory, and you're stepping into your power. You're stepping in. They're actually giving me the Lion King. Maybe you just watched the Lion King, or it's just because the strong Leo energy. But you know, when I think it's Simba, when he steps onto the Pride Rock and he's looking over at everything that is his, and it's his people and it's his land, and he's so proud, and there's just a lot of really good energy there, and he's full of achievement, accomplishment, and most importantly, love. And I feel like that's what you're doing here, is you're looking out, and that's what this is with the Take a Reality Check. You're looking out into, you know, quote, quote, Pride land, and you're taking a look at what works for you, what doesn't, and what you need to release. That devil energy can be, you know, like the things that come in and try to wreck your pride, wreck your land, wreck your energy here. And you're releasing that and letting it go. So let's dive in a little bit further here and take a look at what it is that you are celebrating. Wow. Oh my goodness. I have to show you this. Even though there was a huge chunk that just fell out, there you are again, showing up for yourself. So I'm actually going to just, I know these are quite a lot of cards, so we're just going to pull from this deck here and just get a few things here. Spirit, what do we need to know for Leo showing up? I feel like, okay, thank you. Okay, they actually want me to save those for the rest of the reading, and I certainly will. Okay, so let's take a look. There is the World showing up for you again. I love this energy. This is about accomplishment. It's about completion. It's about achievement here. There's a cycle, Leo, that is coming to an end for you. And there is a strong victory, strong reward, strong celebration because you've completed this cycle. So this is wonderful showing up here. For some of you, this can certainly be about world travel. It can be about feeling whole, feeling success coming in, feeling fulfilled. And finally, having that balance in areas of your life that were imbalanced for so long. Six of Materials, Six of Pentacles, strong energy to show up for your celebration because this is about unexpected resources. It can be about gifts. It can be about donations, grants, scholarships. There's something that the universe is giving you at this time, and it may have to do with your coins, with your pentacles. This could be a job raise. It could be a gift, maybe even an inheritance, a bonus. There are some beautiful things coming in that you're celebrating, but I feel like it's because you've put out the energy because of the hard work that you have done. Oh my gosh, you can't make this up. This is beautiful here. So we have the King of Emotions, the King of Cups, and the Sun. This is fantastic. Leo, this is going to be a very, very important moon for you. The Sun talks about your abundance, your happiness, your success, because you are brave enough to step into your power, step into this brand new beginning, and let your heart lead the way, because the King of Cups energy is someone who's very loving and very supportive, someone who's emotionally intelligent, patient, compassionate, but they are able to really move forward and help people on a higher level. This can also be a King of Cups that you are attracting into your life, that this person is like your sunshine. They're giving me the song, "You Are My Sunshine" at this time. And there's also something showing up strong with sunflowers as well. So please take that as it resonates. But I feel just so strong about this energy regarding celebrations here showing up. Some of you may be going to a place that is warmer, more sunny. Okay, thank you, Spirit. They're giving me, I think this is a movie. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. So I don't think I've ever seen that. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Maybe you live there, or maybe you just watched that movie or read that book. I'm not quite sure. Please take it as it resonates. So really beautiful. You're celebrating a lot. There's some victory showing up. There's some achievement. But what we're going to do now is Spirit wants me to use these cards that showed up in your pile to take a look at your untapped spiritual gifts, Leo, and your greatest strengths. So what do we have here? Your untapped spiritual gifts and greatest strengths. Okay, beautiful. So the reason that these are untapped, because we have the Two of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the King of Swords. So this is air energy showing up, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. But I feel with the Two of Wands, your untapped gift is to really plan for your future, plant the seeds, sow those seeds, and you're able to manifest quite beautifully, actually. And this is untapped. So I feel like it's something that you are just starting to explore, is you really taking a look at what your vision is for your future, taking a look at your passions, your projects, your goals. This is about your business or career as well, but I feel like you're planning your future here, and your untapped gift is making the decisions in your life, Leo, that are for your highest good. And the Five of Wands, even though this is an untapped gift here, I feel like you are learning how to overcome adversity. You're learning how to really have and respect different opinions. You are being able to enjoy competition between others, but not in an arrogant, not in a fighting type of way. You're able to respect other people for their opposing views, and I feel like you're able to bring yours to the table, and that's something that you are working on in this lifetime, is this Five of Wands, collaborating, working together. You're working on criticism, whether this is you dishing it or you receiving it. I feel like you're working on judgment and the need to be in a competitive cycle, whether this is, again, personal, coming from you or at you, but I feel like this is untapped, that you will conquer in this lifetime, because you have the King of Swords here. So you may come across sometimes as very intelligent, very logical, very experienced. Now, this is somebody who is very wise, masculine energy. And a lot of people may look at you and say they, that maybe you're not interested in games. You're not interested in, opening your heart up fully until you really put in the energy to something that it is that you love, because I feel like you're not willing to invest on your heart unless it's something you really, really, really want here. But you're learning how to open yourself up. So you may be doing something in this lifetime that in other lifetimes was difficult for you to do. So for example, maybe in past lives, your heart's been very, very open and it was easy to love. And then in this lifetime, you may have a little bit of that boundary, that wall up there. You may feel a little bit hold off at times here where you want to open up, but the fear of maybe being hurt, maybe you're a little more logical versus heart oriented in this lifetime. But I feel like you have a big, beautiful heart and you have a lot of heart to give, but you're definitely, you like to think logically about situations instead of just moving head first. And I feel like you are very prideful. You have a lot to be proud of, and other people look up to you as, again, that lion, that king, that positive, powerful energy. So let's take a look at your greatest strengths here, Leo. We have the Three of Materials, the Three of Pentacles, and we have the Judgment card. This is huge stuff here with the Judgment. The Three of Pentacles showing up is about teamwork, skilled work, cooperation, and collaboration, which is interesting because it's the same kind of vibe, same energy that you're working on with the Five of Wands in your untapped gifts. But your greatest strength is you are able to collaborate. You're able to bring people together and work to create things. I feel like even if you are playing a different role, you're able to say, hey, Cancer, hey, Libra, hey, Sagittarius, it's time to come in and let's bring all this together and let's make this better than it was on its own. And that's a gift of yours that you have. You may really thrive in an environment, whether career, personal, professional here, where you're able to just bring things together here to create something for a higher cause. And we have Awakening. So the Awakening card is the Judgment card. And this is a really potent energy for you, Leo, especially showing up in your greatest strength, because this is what you're stepping into, I feel, especially around this full moon energy here in Libra. The Judgment card is about your purpose. And it's interesting because you have the Sun card, card 19, you have the 20, Judgment, and you have the World. So you're definitely coming up to a huge point in your life where maybe some of you are retiring. Some of you are going, to travel the world. Some of you are switching from corporate world to doing your own thing. Some of you are having a second chance here, I feel, at love, maybe getting married. There's something coming in that you're feeling like a cycle has ended and there's a new you being reborn, because the Judgment card is about your purpose. It's about your calling. Leo, you're changing your life for the better. There is an awakening happening here because you've healed the wounds. You're finally heeding to the calling that your soul has been really pushing you to move forward. And that's what I see happening. You're going wild. You're stepping into your power. You're bringing a lot of sunshine to your life. And I feel like this is something that you are very excited to do. So let's dive in and see what your guides and Spirit has for you around this full moon in April. Spirit, what do you have here for Leo? We have Animal Kingdom, which is interesting because we talked about the Lion King in the very beginning. All right. We also have breathe, we have love, and we have stay connected. So right away here, we have the breath or breathe. And I feel like this is talking about you taking that breath of fresh air. It's about you inhaling and exhaling. And that's what you're doing around that full moon, metaphorically and symbolically. You are inhaling the good stuff and exhaling the bad stuff here. So I feel like you are... There's a new you. There's a new awakening showing up. And I feel like you are using your breath as well. Maybe doing a little bit of breath work, some yoga work. There's something with holding your breath as well. So I feel like perhaps when you were younger, you used to hold your breath underwater. But this can also be symbolic for you've been holding your breath for something, I feel, to happen. And maybe not, physically, you haven't been sitting there holding your breath. Obviously, you can't. But I feel like there's something you've been waiting for, and it's coming in here in the month of April. Next, we have love. Love is the foundation of your existence, and you're just as worthy of receiving as you are of giving. There's that King of Swords energy showing up for you. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life. So yeah, you're trying to, I feel like, open yourself up to following your heart in this lifetime. And maybe the first half of your life that was difficult for you to do. Maybe you felt like every time you wore your heart on your sleeve that maybe it just... didn't work out the way that you hoped. But I feel for a lot of you, you are moving towards what it is that your heart's desire is, especially in all relationships. With this full moon in Libra, it focuses and highlights and heightens the energy of all relationships, not just romantic or intimate, but the ones that you have with the people in your life. It also brings in new relationships as well. Staying connected. Your guides want you to stay connected to your higher self, your intuition. Keep that crown chakra open because you're born with this, you're born connected to spirit and you're born connected to this divine channeled energy. And it says sometimes we have a tendency to pull away from that connection as we journey through life in this physical world. Now is an important time to reconnect because you are being divinely guided. The universe is opening you up to all of these wonderful possibilities and you're taking charge and moving forward through those doors. And then last but not least, we have the Animal Kingdom. This is a beautiful card because it talks about animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. You know what I do whenever we get the Animal Kingdom card is we have to pull a spirit animal. Usually these are reserved for career and love readings. But Leo, if you have a moment, I would love for you just to think of an animal that comes to your mind's eye, and do feel free to post your animal in the comment box below. I do want to say here, and I'm pretty sure this deck does not have this animal, but there's something with hyena energy showing up. Now, I don't know if you have a hyena, or maybe some of you were just thinking hyena in your mind's eye, but there's something symbolically regarding hyena, and that could be something maybe you're trying to get rid of. It may be something, a trait or a characteristic of somebody in your life. So please look that up if that's, oh gosh, well, this is kind of like a hyena, a little bit. Coyote spirit. It says trust in divine detours, because you are definitely on a detour with this judgment energy, because there is an awakening. And this is something I don't want to say is coming out of left field, but I feel like it's almost a wish fulfillment for you here, Leo. So this is really beautiful. Coyote spirit, trust in divine detours. Again, back to the hyena. You may want to look that up and see how that resonates for you. And then last but not least here, we're just going to take a look and see how you've grown during this moon cycle and what action steps that you can take to continue growing on your soul's journey, your soul's path. What do we have here? How has Leo grown? And what steps can Leo take? Thank you, Spirit. Beautiful. Okay, so we have 3 showing up for how you've grown. Wow, this is great. There's the 9 of Wands, wounded warrior energy. Now, the 9 of Wands talks about you having that final push, that determination. And because you've come so close to hitting that world energy that's showing up, whether you've already hit some sort of accomplishment or achievement, or victory, the 9 of Wands says you didn't give up. Your soul kept going and kept going because you had the spiritual strength, the courage, the discipline, the persistence to not give up. And that's how you've grown here. And now you're seeing some sort of victory or achievement because you didn't give up on yourself or other people or other things. Next, we have the 4 of materials. A lot of you have grown by focusing on your mental health, your spiritual health. And I feel like because you've taken the steps inward, they're going to start to show up and reflect in your outer world. Now, the 4 of Pentacles talks about managing your resources, building stability, saving for something that you want or need, but at the same time, protecting your assets or protecting what it is that you do have, but not holding on so tight that you are bringing in the scarcity mentality, but holding on because it's something that is meaningful and something you worked hard for here. After this, we have the Ace of Voices. So how you have grown. You've listened to not only your own intuition here, but you've come up with solutions to problems or challenges. And the Ace of Swords, Ace of Voices in this deck is about a new understanding. It's about light bulb moments. Any miscommunication issues are being balanced and cleared up at this time. And I feel like you are working on your communication. And sometimes things can come off a little bit sharp-tongued or a little bit brash, whether this is with the people that you speak with, or it could be you because you have the King of Swords here in your energy. But the Ace of Swords says that you are really thinking with the truth, with the logic, but you're standing in your integrity. And that is how you've grown here. The Ace of Voices is a really powerful energy to have. And you're also bringing a lot more clarity because you can see the owl showing up here as the wise owl. So there's a lot that you've learned over the years here. Now, lastly, we're going to take a look here at what steps you can take to continue growing. 2 of Pentacles. It looks like balance, choices, making the decisions and choices that are in your highest good. This is about multitasking. It's about staying calm in challenging times here, but making the decisions based on, yes, your intuition, but also your heart, combining the logical thinking and the heart as well. So let's get additional action steps from your soul. What does your soul really want you to pay attention to here, Leo, in the month of April, around this full moon on the 16th? We have a couple of cards here. We're going to focus on this one. And it says, am I focused on what I am losing or gaining? Are you going through some change, Leo? Are you scared to let go because of what you might lose? What if you shifted your focus from what you might lose to what you might gain? Endings are actually new beginnings. I have to highlight this card here that just showed up regarding action steps. So again, this is saying, what if you shifted your focus from what you might lose to what you might gain? You can see here that her head is back. And she's focusing here mostly on this flower that she's holding upward. But what if she focuses on the one that's in front of her, her gain? And I feel like you'll be able to balance up things quite beautifully around this moon. Make a list of all the things that you'll gain from the change you're going through. Feel your heart, take a deep breath, and deepen into trust. Amazing things are coming, Leo. This is really great. And then we do have the when was the last time I danced freely. This talks about you really moving those lower chakras, the hips. The hips may feel a little extra tight, that lower back energy. Some of you may have issues with your legs, with your feet, with your toes. So get dancing if you can, if you are able to. Get walking, get moving here in one way, form, or another. And you'll notice that this shifts you out of the past energy or that logical logical thinking that sometimes you may get stuck in, Leo, and into your heart. It says dancing is a tool to ground us in the now. It triggers happiness and it is a gateway to freedom. To become free, dance or move those lower chakras. So really beautiful energy showing up. What a great reading for you. And lastly, we're going to just see what action steps the angels have for you this month. Oh my goodness. We said this earlier. Remember when I was talking about you growing, Spirit brought in integrity. So it says align your actions so they match your values and inner knowingness of what is right for you. So yes, you've definitely grown by that Ace of Swords energy, standing in your own integrity and being the kind of person that you've been wanting to really become all along, that you've had inside you, but sometimes we have lessons to learn that that are challenging, and you've certainly been through a lot here, Leo. Let's get one more card here from the angel spirit. Oh, there it is. We talked about this earlier as well. I love it. Crown chakra, staying open. It says, pay attention to your ideas as they are messages of true divine guidance sent in answer to your prayers. So not only are you standing in your truth and integrity, you're keeping yourself open. And if you continue doing this here, you will continue to grow. You will achieve your desired outcome. Leo, it's a very prosperous, abundant time in a lot of different areas of your life, especially the ones that have been imbalanced or that you've been struggling in the past here. There's going to be some major shifts opening. So if you can continue to work on these action steps and you can continue to remain open, I feel like you will get there in no time. That world energy, you go from the sun, the judgment, the world. There's some sort of completed cycle here that's going to bring in victory, rewards, and celebration. So open yourself up to it. All right, Leo, that is what I have for you. I hope it resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up. Do feel free to comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already. And I am sending all of you wonderful Leos a lot of love and light. Till next time.